Good evening. Hello.
Hello, welcome.
Take back your city, Gotham.
Hey peoples, hope you got the swag you were looking for Christmas. I got some cool shit here. You got my little Adventure Time shirt. Cause I'm gonna punch your buns. Ah! I also got hooked up with one of my One Face watches I talked about in my last blog. I have a new microphone that you probably noticed the improved audio quality of this recording. So I hope everyone is good and no one got arrested for domestic violence. So the end of another era, 2012, comes to a close.
And the Mayans were wrong, because we're all still here.
In case you have noticed, I'm joined from my good buddy Adam. He's from Barely Liable.
How's it going, everyone?
So lots of cool events happening this year, lots of major science events and stuff.
Yeah, we had a lot of cool social stuff happen, too. A lot of great projects we both started, including this little guy right here.
Yeah, I've been really enjoying starting this video blog. It's something new and fun for me. I mean, you got Barely Liable off the ground. You got your new production company, A2.
Yeah, and it wasn't just me. Friends are involved, too. But yeah, we got A2 going on. If you need any video production work, shameless plug.
Other friends, like you said, are doing their thing. Our friend Sasan's doing movie reviews. I've already plugged him like 3 times already. Here you go, Sas. Annotation,
right here,
Sasan.
right, not on my face. Right, there we go.
Yeah.
Right in this area.
You've new friendships, reestablishing, reaffirming old ones, new relationships are what's really big in my life. New girlfriend. Ooh.
Yeah, I had a lot of good connections remade and a lot of new connections created, a lot of new friends. Well, not for me. I don't like people, but you have a lot of new people in your life.
I like people. People talk to me.
People suck.
They do kind of suck. But then you're like, it's okay, people. It's all right. It's gonna get better. And then they wear on you.
I'm just cold and jaded and alone.
Forever alone. He's not.
No, I'm not.
Adam's actually dating my sister.
It's true.
Yeah.
He loves that fact too, especially all the descriptions of.
I don't want to hear anymore.
No.
So retrospectively, looking back on 2012, there were a lot of cool things that happened. For me, one big particular thing was science was an awesome win. There were a lot of things that were science fiction that are not science fact, and I fucking love it. One thing that comes to mind is there was a quadriplegic. I don't know where in the world. I have to look it up. But she used her mind to control a robotic arm to eat a bar of chocolate. Right?
Yeah, it was the only thing she wanted in the world, she said. The first thing she wanted to do was be able to eat chocolate because she hasn't been able to herself in quite a long time. So she's able to, after a few weeks of training, just working with the computer and calibrating her brainwaves to this arm, she's able to actually feed herself a bar of chocolate with this robotic arm.
It's crazy. How long until we have automail?
I seriously think within our lifetime we're going to have fully functioning automail-like limbs. I think I'm going to happily cut off this arm.
Yeah, I was going to say, Full Metal Alchemist, if you don't know it, check it out.
If we can do robot arms, I'm giving up this arm. I want that automail. That'll look...
Can you imagine punching someone with a robotic arm? And what other science subjects are you familiar with?
Well, we actually had something really, really cool happen in the realm of U.S. military and the Canadian military, which I guess they have one. Did you know that?
What are you talking about?
This conjunction project between the U.S. military and the Canadian military. They created... You guys remember that invisibility cloak from Harry Potter? It actually really exists now. This technology is called the quantum stealth technology, and it doesn't use any batteries, doesn't use any mirrors or cameras to refract the light. It's just a fully self-sustained cloak that, as long as you're not actively moving around, completely conceals your position. It's some Harry Potter magic shit. It's really amazing.
Or like some Predator type shit.
Or some Predator shit, yeah. We're probably not far away from actually being able to wear as a piece of clothing this technology and just go Predator on someone and hunt down people in the forest.
Now, I had a question like Harry Potter, like the invisible cloak thing that's in the first movie. Is that one of the Deathly Hallows?
I don't know.
Did you ever see the Deathly Hallows?
Not the second part.
Oh, come on.
That was a two-parter, right?
Yeah, that was a two-parter.
Yeah, no, I never saw the second one.
Yeah, if you guys know, you can tell me in the comments below. I'm terrible when it comes to Harry Potter. I was too old for that shit when
I
it
didn't
started.
read the books either.
I don't read.
Well, I mean, there's pictures at least. You do like the big text.
Yeah, I like comic books. Also, really big news, Microsoft decided to patent the holodeck this year. What that actually means, I don't really know.
Well, I think it's really cool. I think what that means is just simply any environment you put this unit in, I don't know how big it's going to have to be. I don't know how many cameras are going to have to be involved in creating this technology. But imagine, just like on Star Trek, if any of you are young enough, or I should say old enough to remember The Next Generation, your entire living room now becomes a jungle, or becomes a Grand Theft Auto cityscape, or becomes whatever it wants to be, and you can interact with that. Your chair will be the driver's seat of your car.
And so basically, no one's ever going to go to work again.
No, this is essentially giving
This
us
is
all...
the end of humanity as we know it.
This is giving us all, like, jetpacks.
Yeah.
We're never going... The only reason I'll go to work is to just make the money to pay for the new game that comes out. I might just sling dope.
Hey, if you guys are looking for hookup.
Another thing I thought was really amazing was James Cameron's sea dive. He was the only human, the first solo human to go down to the bottom of the Mariana Trench. Now that's 6.8 miles deep. That's way deeper than any of us have ever been before on a solo mission. And he did this because he believes that the sea is really the last frontier for us. We shouldn't be focusing so much on space when we still have an entire part of our planet we know nothing about. And the fact that James Cameron said, kind of, fuck you science institutes that won't do this, I just made Avatar, I've got it like that. And
So, there you go. James Cameron, world-class filmmaker.
well,
My
I mean,
gosh, like-
world-class badass, but Avatar sucked.
Oh, Terminator 2 was badass, though.
True. Terminator 2 was, I mean, he's no Michael Bay. I can't even say that with a straight face.
Why do you ruin movies, Michael Bay?
Hey, you know...
A lot of interesting weather events happened this year. We
Yeah,
got the
man.
hottest year on record
Again.
more hurricanes happened this year.
Again.
New York was pounded by Hurricane Sandy, as we just recently discussed. And so global warming.
Yeah, it's an interesting thing because there are a lot of scientists out there that, because of the dramatic climate change that we're experiencing, they theorize that things like Hurricane Sandy that are only supposed to happen every 100 years are going to start happening a few times a year now. And it's actually caused it to where now 70% of Americans actually believe that global warming is real.
Global warming's real. So a big year politically for a lot of things that happened in the Middle East. I mean, you had Egypt voted in their first ever democratic president, and now they're trying to kick him out.
Well, they should be trying to kick him out.
Well, yeah, he's an asshole.
He was elected democratically.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, by the way, I'm going to make myself essentially a god to you people.
Yeah,
And waive
yeah.
all of any... You can never prosecute me.
And they're like, God, we should have voted for the other guy. All right, and what else? We got big news in Syria. We got all kinds of things happening with Iran. I mean, the world's kind of a scary place right now, and
It is.
that kind of sucks. But I mean, here at home, there were some really cool things that happened politically. We had weed legalized in Washington and Colorado.
Yeah, for habitual use. I mean, not
Yeah.
just for medicine
That's right,
anymore.
man. You guys can light up.
Light up. Not here.
Not
in California.
No, you got to be sick.
Well,
first.
I mean, you gotta have
a
anxiety.
prescription. Yeah, I gotta have headaches.
Yeah,
and-
I get hungry sometimes.
What? I get hungry
I
sometimes.
get hungry sometimes. We don't help with that. No, I don't. Actually, I think one of them is I don't have a healthy enough appetite. If you say I have trouble eating, they'll prescribe you weed for it.
No, it's fascinating.
No,
It's only a matter of time before weed's legalized. In
yeah. Come on,
California.
California, catch up already. I mean,
yeah, and then United States in general just legalize it because people are gonna smoke it. Tax the fuck out of it.
tax the fuck out. Make
You want
money.
to solve the fiscal cliff problem?
Ah, the fiscal-
Legalize weed. Put
Yeah.
a 25% tax on it.
and
You're
people
welcome.
will pay for it. People will absolutely pay for legalized weed.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, so 2012 was a big year. I mean, lots of major events happened. For me personally, for the world, it's been epic. I mean, world records and all that stuff. And it's nuts, man. And I hope 2013 is a lot better. And I hope we get our shit together in 2013. And we can cut all the nonsense out of politics.
I think there's hope. I think there's definitely an opportunity for us as a world and as a country and as individuals to really move forward, attain some higher levels of existence, and actually really fix a lot of shit that's going on right now. It's kind of tumultuous times. We got a lot of things up in the air, but hopefully we can power through as a species and live on to a better time. Where I want my moon base. I want my moon base.
I want to be on Mars, bitch.
Where's my cowboy bebop times?
I'm saying I want to play Doom for real.
I want
to kill Satan on Mars.
I was promised that as a child. All right, we have a holodeck now, right?
Well, we're gonna have.
Well, we're
holodeck.
developing a holodeck. We've got augmented reality from Google.
We
Where's
got-
my moon base?
I don't got nothing else to talk about. You?
Just want to say, check back next year. Barely Liable's coming back. We are going to have more videos planned for you, more uploads. So please check back next year for that. Keep an eye out for our friend Sauce Jam on YouTube. Does a lot of great movie reviews. keep it here with Mikey, of course, on his channel.
Yeah. Follow me on Twitter at Space Mannequin. You can follow Adam on Twitter at.
I don't have a Twitter. Yes, I do.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I do.
It's at Ninja Adam.
Yeah. You're right.
Rookies.
I don't know.
Until next time. I'll see you in the new year, and I'll punch you your buns. Oh!
Bye, guys.